Whenever I tell people this, they immediately tilt their heads and give me that pitying look. But here's the thing, I'm choosing to have an elective C-section. Yes, I do medically need one, but I'll be honest, I've been saying since my early 20s that I'd want to opt for a C-section over a vaginal birth anyway. It probably comes as no surprise, but it definitely tends to be a certain generation that acts completely horrified by this, way more than people my own age. I actually remember my ex's mum talking about her own births, and she felt so deeply ashamed that she'd had to have C-sections with her 3 children. Honestly, it was just really sad to hear, to see someone carry this completely unnecessary generational guilt for decades, all because she didn't give birth the quote-unquote traditional way. It's heartbreaking. I feel like for way too long, C-sections have been labelling new mums as less than, like our births somehow don't count, or we took the easy way out, or we didn't experience childbirth properly. I call absolute BS on that. In this day and age, we do not birth shame, especially when new findings are saying that around half of the births in the UK are now performed by C-section. Does that mean half of the mums didn't give birth the correct way? I don't think so. We are incredibly fortunate to have modern medical options. For me, I would so much rather have a surgery that is planned, calm, and completely on my own terms than go into the absolute unknown with possible added complications. But that's just my opinion. Now, as I said, I do have a medical condition that means I literally don't have a choice in the matter anymore. But I didn't have this issue back in my formative years when I'd already made up my mind about the kind of birth I felt comfortable with. And for those of you who are proper nosy but not quite brave enough to ask why, back in 2018 I had an abscess on my bum cheek of all places that gave me sepsis, which in turn turned into a fistula that I've had 3 further surgeries on. But hey, that medical trauma is a story for another day, isn't it? If you've had a C-section, planned or emergency, I want to hear from you. Drop your experiences in the comments so we can normalise this, and give me a follow if you want to stick around for the full birth story.